here at the former site of the Laura Dester Center, we are trying to come up with design solutions to take this facility and really add some life back into it in a real positive way so that it can reinvigorate this community. So the student design competition challenges teams of students from the universities with architecture programs in the Central States region to design a solution to a problem. They are given 12 hours to find out what that solution needs to be and then to put together a presentation. This is the 7th year of this competition. The first year it's been brought to Tulsa, and we wanted to do something different. We wanted them to see some existing structure and really figure out a way to take what's already there and improve on it in a way that really celebrates the neighborhood and the community, rather than do just a total tear down, rebuild something new.
At 10th and Quincy was lots of prostitution and lots of drug deals. Beverly's husband, Dave Strader, and I, who were friends, one night Dave and I sat on their porch with guns and ran off the drug dealers and the prostitutes and came up with the idea to start the neighborhood association.
We've done numerous neighborhood cleanups. We've, over the years, organized block parties and things to get the neighbors together. We want this to truly be a neighborhood. Fresh ideas are absolutely what we need.
So it looks like they're trying to kind of revitalize it and bring it back up to become more of a walkable area of the city.
The building here is very old and be destroyed, but I think it's also a good opportunity for us to make some better things happen here.
How I envision it is pretty much a gathering space for a lot of people in the area.
Looking around and walking through the site, it feels like it's a pretty strong neighborhood. It's just a site that's just kind of disruptive and kind of in a bad condition.
We saw some kind of really cool buildings that I think had a lot of potential back when they were first constructed, and now they're just kind of being taken over as nature does when buildings are left to themselves.
Being tested in terms of skill and knowledge to be able to produce some proposals, design solutions for a particular design problem that had been disseminated among the other teams.
The American Institute of Architects, not only do we want to help and celebrate people who are already architects, we want to foster the next generation of great architects and design in our communities.
We all met up at the site this morning, then we all went over the prompts, and hearing about kind of the recent history in Tulsa and in that area particularly, we were just getting an idea of what living in that neighborhood might be like and what the most pressing needs for that neighborhood are.
We examined a lot of the context surrounding Tulsa and found some inspiration in other buildings nearby. And the challenge is in this short amount of time, how can we generate a very creative and powerful idea and then begin to conceptualize and then fabricate that idea in the span of one single day.
Every architect is all about fulfilling the demands of the society in general. Demands of the society is a dynamic process, it changes over the time. These buildings were meant to be built for some other purpose, and now it doesn't require that function. So again, as an architect, what we need is to fulfill the current demand.
It's an area that seems like it's got a lot of different characteristics to it. It's an area that represents a pretty diverse range of people that are coming in.
For these students, they may just be a few years away from being professionals themselves. I've been involved in the AIA at the local and state levels in Kansas, and I can tell you the organization is very important to have young professionals and emerging professionals involved in the organization to make it run.
The students are giving the presentations on the projects they worked on all day yesterday to the jury.
It does bring a little bit more pressure on the presentations, I'd say. We've had experience presenting before, but it's definitely a different feel, so there's some nervousness with that. That means that you care about your project and you want it to do well, so I think it's a good sign.
I was really amazed and energized by all of the students' work. They did a fantastic job of turning around incredible solutions in the matter of 12 hours. It's really exciting to see the energy that went into all of their work, because sometimes we get jaded as a profession and lose that focus that can be achieved in this intense period of 12 hours.
first, second, third place winners that will then be announced and awarded tonight at the Design Awards banquet.
So our third place, University of Kansas. Second place winners are University of Oklahoma. Washington University in St. Louis.
Yesterday was a lot of fun. There was a lot of pressure. I learned more than I could have imagined. I would say the most prominent feeling is just I feel very grateful.
Invested in this neighborhood as an investment for the future, as an investment for my children. And I want them to be able to say they were proud to have come from the Pearl District and that their children can live here safely and also be part of the neighborhood.